just do Heal the Wow. Just give me the intro of Heal the Wow.
Okay,
yeah.
let's do that.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
Today I get to be meeting one of my good friends, Farouz. He's a YouTuber, just to start with, and he's been doing an amazing pieces of music. They're all over on his social media platforms, as we'll be sharing later. But I'm super excited to have you here, Farouz. I've known him for a while. Hey Farouz, you want to introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Farouz Bachou, and it has really been a blessing this past year. I've been doing music and on YouTube, like you said, and it has been a journey and a process, and I'm still learning and still dreaming of greater things. But yeah, I'm grateful to also have people like you to help with this.
Yes. Great. Yeah, so Farouz, I've known Farouz way back. We went to the same school, HSC. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, just getting to see what you're doing at the moment, and being reminded of how much you loved it back then, but seeing it at such a time, it's what fascinates me, and so I'm super excited for what lies ahead. Yeah, but let's get to hear from Farouz. So he's been doing music. He's been doing some interviews with other people.
Yeah,
I know that. What are some of the challenges that you probably found as you know?
Well, first of all, doing music is it's a challenge of its own, because it's broad, very, very broad, and even with the people that or the audience that I am interacting with, it's also it's also broad. It's hard also to get people to listen to what you're doing. But yeah, like I said, it has been an experience of learning a lot, especially with YouTube this last year, because I've done music for quite a number of years.
For decades.
Yes.
No,
especially in church.
Yeah.
And in a church, it has been a blessing. It has helped me grow my craft, and as a worshiper as well.
Yeah.
But for this past year, I've been mainly trying to get myself out there as me, and also the challenge has been working with or learning these things. It's a different dynamic, on YouTube than it is from church. It's a very different setting. So.
Yeah.
It has been a learning process, but I'm grateful for how far I have come. I've learned a lot, and I'm grateful even for the people who have been there to help me learn these things. They're giving me tips and things that I can use to help with this channel. So it's
Great. Wow. So yeah, he's been running on YouTube for a while now. But as you share what you do and how you're learning, it brings one thing to my mind of patience is not the waiting, but the attitude that while we wait, and it looks like, man, without getting to be learning from other people, then probably you would not be where you are, or
true.
You would not be where you are going to be.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've known him for a while, and he's been doing music. I think it's last year that your channel started booming, man. That's when I started seeing videos on all social media platforms.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I know that it takes courage for someone to be out there and to feel like, I'm gonna put out my piece to the public, and I'm proud of it.
Yes.
I know it takes a lot of courage.
Yes.
To you, was that hard, like your very first video that you put onto social media? You would want to share with us about that?
Definitely. It's always a challenge. And like you said, it takes courage, a lot of courage. Yeah. So for the first video, it wasn't easy. And kept watching it over and over before we actually put it there. And I was working with a friend as well who helped me and guided me with that. So he gave me tips on what to do, and really I didn't even have some of the equipment I have now.
Yeah.
So it was just put the phone there and
Yeah.
press play and hopefully everything works out. And yeah, it was a learning process from then, and I'm grateful especially for that first video, because every time I watch it I'm like, okay, I did that, and it was already good, but you know, when I keep looking back at it, I'm like, okay, I have come from somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like whenever you go back and you're watching a video that you shoot some years back, you feel like, oh man, what was happening here? Because you feel like you're doing pretty well now at such a moment. Yeah, great. But you know, as you talk about what you do, you know, and the patience of having to wait, that good attitude and all that. You know, why do you do what you do beyond the passion? Like, why would you be in church? Why would you be doing music that, you know, elevates people's, you know, emotions, things like that? Why would you do what you're doing?
All right. So yes, like I say, I'm passionate about music, but beyond that, generally, like I said, I started with music mainly in church, and it's mainly, I started with worship music, and it's a beautiful, you know, atmosphere, beautiful thing to have and to use as a worshiper. But like I said, coming out as myself, the thing that I have in me, that I'll say God put in me, is I want to inspire people to do what they love. So through the music that I'm doing, you know, I'm doing what I love. So just to inspire people, you know, whatever you can get your hands to do, you know, do it, regardless of how simple it may seem to you.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, like, just imagine if we lived in a world where we're doing what we love, so that other people can be inspired to do more. Right? Yeah. Exactly. And so, man, that's amazing.
Thank you.
I like that. And I would love to tell someone out there, if you feel like you have something that you are good at, you know, it could be crafting something, it could be, you know, it could be tailoring that you are good at,
cooking,
you know? It could be cooking that you're good at. Whatever you put your hands on, there is a blessing in that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I feel like, you know, if you had not started or followed the passion that you had, you know, people would not be inspired out there. And to be honest, this is one thing that I know, probably have not gotten this feedback, but many people are inspired when they see you seated in a home setting on your YouTube channel, yet you are doing what you love, and it's beautiful.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you.
Yeah, and so someone is going to feel like, man, so probably if I'm good at cooking, I'm gonna have to shoot videos of myself cooking. Like, there is a blessing in whatever that we put our hands on. Great. Yeah, so that's the part that I wanted to do with Farouz, to get to know why he does what he does. And I don't know what you're good at, but man, it would be a great time for you to start, find your passion and push for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so Farouz, of recent you did a video. You did a song. I think you did this song with a friend. What's the name of a friend? Heal the World. What's the name of the friend?
Heal the World. But when I did it alone.
You did it alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heal the World. Yes.
Yeah, so Heal the World. He did a song. He did a cover by Mike Jackson. And it was amazing. So he sent it to me. I watched it the first time. I thought like I needed to watch it the second time, because you could see that you love what you're doing.
Thank you.
And you're
Thank
doing
you.
exactly that. And so today I'm going to interrupt him. I know he is not ready now, but he's going to be pulling out some of those, you know, the craft that he's been doing on his guitar. That's the bigger reason why he's guitar here. And, I'm just gonna. My voice is not the best, but guess what? I want to accompany him. Now, people watching this, please just know that I'm trying to be a good friend and accompany the star in the making. Yeah, so we are happy at any one point you want to pick up your guitar and try out, you know, a piece of your choice. If I know the lyrics, I would want to join. If I don't know, I'm gonna still be humming through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so this is also a very tricky part, you know, when you tell someone to play a song so many songs run through your mind.
I wonder, that's the issue with the stars, guys. That's the biggest issue with the stars. Let's just do Heal the World. Just give me the intro of Heal the World.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there. If you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a little place for you and for me.
Great, so that's already amazing. If you just go past that, I'm lost, man. Okay, I just like that.
Cool.
Man, I think it's my calling. I need to try music also.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much, Farouz. It takes courage again for someone to pick up the guitar when they do not expect it and just play something. Man,
Definitely.
I appreciate that. All right, so we go into the last segment that I love. If you've watched my interviews, I do this segment. I ask 5 questions. Your answer is in 1 line, 1 sentence, or 2, depending on how the question is.
Okay, sure.
Great. So the first question would be, what is the first thing you do when you wake up?
First thing is pray, really. Yes.
What is the last thing you do before you go to bed?
Probably listen to music.
There we go. See what your passion is. Great. What is one thing you would live without?
One thing I would live without.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, man.
That is a hard one.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Your phone?
No, I need it.
Great. Anyway, he's going to skip that question. Think through. I'm gonna be back. Yeah. Okay. Let me ask the 2 more questions that I have, and then I'll.
Sure.
What is one thing that you have learned in the past year?
In the past year,
Yeah.
persistence. Really,
Persistence.
it's key. It's very key. Yes.
Great. Good. What is the one disappointment part that you have encountered?
I think the biggest thing is so many people have expectations, and you can't meet everyone's expectation. So it has been a disappointment, but it has also been a learning process. So yeah, that's the biggest challenge.
Wow, thank you very much for giving us that time we need to share. Just one thing that you would want to let people out there know, could be a young person that has the same talent, passion, but they don't know how to start, they don't know what to do. What would be your one word to those people out there?
Really, basically, start with what you have. That's the same thing I did. And I started with playing guitar first, not singing or doing any of these other things.
Yeah.
So you start with what you have. Sometimes I know we wanted to do so many big things, but we don't have everything we may need. So you say, start with what you have. If you want to sing. If you want to play an instrument, play an instrument. If you want to do anything else, just get started. Basically, yes. That's
that's very important and amazing.
Yes.
Thank you very much for taking the time to share with us.
Pleasure.
So his YouTube channel is called Farouz Bachou. I'm gonna have the link into my into that area where we put the subscription and all that. Please go there. He's also on social media. He's on Facebook. He's on Instagram. I'll be putting all those links there. Please go ahead. Support him. He's doing amazing music.
Thank you.
Just had what they call Jaribu of what he does, right? Thank you very much, and whatever you do, be reminded that there is blessing. Hi friends, we are more than excited to have you on our YouTube channel. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel. This is Andy's Inspiration, where we edify one another, learn from each other, and we shoot videos every second week of the new month. Hey, feel free to always leave your comment, and guess what? Just before you leave, I see you subscribe. Thank you very much. Until we see